Assalamualaikum and greetings students. So in this particular video, I'm going to explain to you on the business model canvas. This BMC, alright, is the most important part of your business plan, which you will be using this BMC to do your business presentation or business pitching later on. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you on the 9 blocks of the BMC components, which later on in your business plan, okay, on top of the 4 plans that you need to submit, the marketing plan, operational plan, administrative plan, as well as the financial plan, another part or another thing that you need to submit together with your business plan is this BMC, the business model canvas. So let's look at what are the 9 blocks of this BMC. How come? Okay, next. All right, here. This is how your business model canvas will look like. Okay, there's one thing missing here, which is the title of your business model canvas, which is the title of the business that you are proposing. Like I told you, there are 9 blocks, okay, or 9 components of the business model canvas that you required to prepare in just 1 page. Basically, this BMC will be the summary of everything that you are doing in your business plan. Okay, so that's why later on when you do the presentation or the pitching, you will be using this one slide. Okay, 1 page of your business model canvas. All right, so there are customer segments, customer relationships, the channels of your business, value propositions, key activities, key partners, key resources, cost structure, as well as the revenue stream. You can get the template of this business model canvas in the internet. Of course, you can just Google business model canvas template and you will be getting a lot of templates that are available. But then if let's say you do not want to use the business model canvas template that are available online, you can just create your own business model canvas that will look like this particular blocks. All right, you can also click for this the link here, which I will share in the description of this particular video, so that you can actually look at the explanation of the business model canvas. And of course, if you still do not understand, you can always ask me in our chat group. Right, so I'm going to explain to you one by one. Yeah, first we start with the customer segment. Okay, customer segment number 1. As what you have here in numbers, yeah, the numbers, that will be the sequence of the presentation that you will be doing. You will start with number 1, 2, and then you have 3, 4, and 5, and 6 until the 9th blocks. Okay, so let me explain to you the first block here, which is customer segment. In this business model canvas, customer segments shows, or customer segment will actually explain on who are your target customers. Okay, who will be your customers, the one who will be most likely purchase, okay, or consume the product that you are selling. Okay, so these are the answering the questions of for whom are you creating the value for. Okay, and what are the customer segment that either pay, receive, or decide on your value proposition. So please be specific in telling me who are your customers or who are your target markets here. Like for example, you're targeting to teenagers who are in the high school, okay, that are located in Kuching, for example. Okay, so be specific. So if let's say you're talking about adults, so adults is very general. Who are these adults? So you try to narrow by explaining or by putting down what are the characteristics of these adults, right? Are they young adults, okay, or they are just adults in general? Whom perhaps you may want to look in terms of their demographic profile. Are they working adults, or they are housewives, okay, or husbands, right? Or are these adults in the elderly or middle-aged adult, right, who works in this particular location with this particular income and so on. Okay, so you will have to specify who are your customers for the products or the services that you are providing for your business plan. Okay, next one, number 2 will be, I'm gonna put myself somewhere else. Okay, value proposition. Okay, the value proposition here is answering the questions of what is the value you deliver to your customer. here basically you are telling in just a brief but compact manner what you are actually providing or what actually you are selling, okay, and which of your customers' problem are you trying to help to solve. Okay, answering the question like what is the customer need that your value proposition addresses. Okay, or you can also tell in your value proposition that is the promise that you will give to your customer, or what are the products and services you create for your customer. So this is actually very simple in the way that you have to specify. Let's say you open up a bakery, so your value proposition perhaps selling high quality or nutritious bread and buns for customers who are concerned with the carbs that they consume, or targeting to the customers who are actually health conscious. Okay, so that will be your value proposition. You do not have to put in so many words. Yeah, in the business model canvas, perhaps you may only have 2 or 3 points maximum, okay, to put in that particular business model canvas. All right, so be specific, be what I call it, concentrating or focusing on the uniqueness of the product or services you are offering for your customer just now that you have mentioned, number one. All right, next one, number 3 will be your revenue streams. The revenue stream is very simple. This is the way that how you will get money to your business. How will you be earning money? Of course, typically you will be earning money from the sales of your products or services. Okay, other than the sales, yeah, number 1, of course, you have to put your sales. That's why marketing manager, you have to tell what will be the annual sales of your product, like you have calculated in your sales forecast. Okay, so you will put there the revenue will be from the sales of the product or the services that you offer. Okay, other than that, if let's say in your particular business you offer membership, okay, you offer memberships to your customer, but in order for customer to become a member, there is a joining fees. Okay, so that joining fees also considered as your revenue stream. Okay, so from the memberships fees that you sell, so that will be the revenue streams. Other than that, revenue streams also can come from the rental or the what they call it, normally rental, because let's say you have a shop lot. Okay, in that shop lot you have a shelf or you have a stall that a small stall for your tenants, right, to rent that particular stall to sell their product, or a shelf. Okay, like you go to a lot of shop nowadays, they have the boxes, right, that not customer, the other sellers can put their items in that particular box, okay, for the customer to buy, but then that is not your product. Okay, but what you are selling here is that the space that you actually rent for your tenant or for other businesses to actually become part of the business that you are selling. All right, so that will be another revenue stream, which is rental income. All right, next one, let's look at number 4, component number 4, which is channel. Okay, channel, how come I cannot move myself? Hold on, yeah. Okay, channels are actually how the product or the services that you are offering can reach your customer. Okay, so that means you are telling that if let's say customer would like to buy your product, where can they get it? Is it from your own shop? Okay, or is it from supermarkets, or is it on Shopee, or is it on Lazada, or where? Okay, so that will be channel. Where can your customer buy or use the products and services that you are offering? If let's say that you only have your own shop, okay, so the channel could be at your shop, which located at whatever address that you have chosen. Okay, so you put that in the channel. Next is the customer relationships. Here you will actually tell me on what will be the relationship does each customer segment expect you to establish and maintain. In simple words, how you want to keep your customers. Okay, how you want to take care of the customer relationship or the relationship between you and the customers. Are you going to email them frequently? Are you going to blast SMS to them? Are you gonna use Instagram to actually get them to follow you, become your follower, and then you will always communicate with these particular customers? Or do you have a member, like I told you just now, if you have a membership that you want to offer for your customers, so that will be one of the way that you want to keep or lock your customer. Okay, there will be customer relationship. Like Shopee, for example, one of the way that they retain customers to always buy from Shopee is through the Shopee coins. So that is so-called the membership for Shopee. Okay, but basically it's actually asking customers to collect coins, okay, after they make any purchase, do some reviews and so on. Okay, so with the coins they can also redeem that coins to buy other things in terms of discounts and so on, okay, or buy some voucher and so on. So that is how they retain the customer to become a loyal customer. That is customer relationship. Okay, number 6, the key activities. Here this is very simple, basically telling what do you do. Okay, what are the activities you perform every day to create and deliver the value proposition? If let's say you're opening up a bakery just now, so your key activities will be baking and also selling the bakery products. Okay, if let's say you open up a gymnasium, for example, what will be the key activities at the gymnasium? All right, so let's say you have certain classes, okay, or you have certain activities that you do with your gym members, all right, group workout, group training, and so on. So you mention what are the key activities that involve when you operate the business, right? Next will be your key resources. Okay, here will be 3 types of resources that you can put: your material resources, your capital resources, as well as your human resources. Okay, the material resources include what will be the key ingredients or key raw materials that you will be using in order for you to create or deliver your value proposition just now, the product that you are selling. Key resources, like for example in your bakery, the main thing that you will need for you to produce your pastries product or your bakery products could be the flour. Maybe you put the multi-grain, high protein, unbleached flour for your businesses. Okay, other than that, you will also put in terms of capital resources, how much money will you require in order for you to operate the business. Okay, this will be for the capital resources, yeah, will only be known after you have finished doing your financial plan. All right, next one, your human resources. Okay, here you will be telling how many workers, okay, how many people that you require in order for you to operate your business, right? That will be the key resources. So 3 types, yeah, remember. Number 1 will be the material resources. Next is the capital resources, which is related to the financial resources basically, and the human resources. Okay. Next one is the key partners. Okay, number 8. Key partners, here are the most important partners that you require in order for you to do your business. Okay, who are they? Which key resources do you acquire from your partner, from this partner, and which key activities do you does this particular partner perform? Okay, for example, if you're talking about the bakery just now, the perhaps the most important partner will be your suppliers. Okay, you need to partner with your suppliers so that every time you require the raw materials, your suppliers will always send to you first, or to make your orders priority. Okay, or other than that, perhaps you are selling things on Shopee, so Shopee could be your key partners because you are collaborating or you are using Shopee platform or Lazada platform in order for you to sell the product. Okay, let's say you are talking about delivery kind of thing, you are using Grab, for example. If you open up your bakery and then you also in what I call it, relying on Grab Food or Panda, all right, to actually deliver your products, because you know during this MCO and so on, people don't really go out. Okay, people can't go out, so what you do is that you partner with this particular food services providers, all right, food services delivery providers. Okay, so these are the one that will perform what they call it, sending or actually delivering your product to your customers. Okay, and lastly, the cost structure. How come I cannot move myself? Okay. Cost structure here will be the one that you will put how much money needed for you to spend to produce the product and also to do your day-to-day business activities. Okay, so what are the important costs that you will actually create or make sure there will be some expenses that need to be done? Okay, of course, one of the important one will be the purchases of your raw materials or your ingredients. Yeah, this is number one cost that will incur the most in your business. Okay, because you need to buy something, raw materials especially, in order for you to create the value proposition that you offer, right? Other than that, you will also need to pay for your workers or the salaries of your workers. This is another cost they will incur. And of course, other costs they incur. You remember when I asked you to do financial budget for each and every plan, right? Marketing plan, you have your marketing budget. Operation plan, you have your operation budget. As well as the administrative plan, you have your admin budget. From there, you will be able to see which costs that contribute the most, okay, to the business. That is what you will put here in the cost structure. And total project implementation cost, you will get that amount from the financial plan that you have prepared. Okay, so this will be some examples, yeah, of Airbnb business model canvas, okay, which shows who are their customer segment, okay, their customer relationship, value proposition, key activities, key partners, key resources, the channels, all right, their revenue streams, as well as their cost structure. You can get many examples. Yeah, you just need to Google things. Okay, so try to get to know other examples of business model canvas that are related to the business that you are doing. Okay, then you'll be able to get a picture of how it actually will look like. And again, if you still do not understand or you still are not sure of how to do it, please ask me in our chat group. All right. So this is for service, yeah, of Visa business model canvas. Visa is, Visa must that credit card Visa, yeah. Okay, so you can see who are their customer segment, right? How do they keep relationship? Perhaps maybe they have some rewards or cash rebate and so on, so that people will still use their credit card, Visa credit card or Visa debit card to do the transaction of their day-to-day buying and selling kind of thing. Okay, so I think that is all for the business model canvas that you will actually include in the business plan, and as well as how you're going to actually present. Okay, to present the business model canvas, you will start like I told you just now. You start according to the numbers, yeah, following the numbers here. So you have first one, you will explain about your customer segment. Okay, number two will be the value propositions. Okay, the third one is the revenue stream. Now what you can do is that you just record a video of yourself, okay, doing this particular pitching, just like how I'm doing now. Okay, you can put yourself picture of you or video of you at the side, and then you will put the business canvas that perhaps you may just need to have, let's say, one slide like this, okay, by telling me on what is your customer segment, value proposition, and so on until the cost structure. Right? I hope you're able to understand now. Okay, and if you do not understand, again, please do not hesitate to text me, all right, and ask me in our chat group. Okay, thank you guys. Bye bye.